Hi everyone. So today I'm gonna show you how you can, if you want to have like a portfolio or something on Webflow, but you don't know like where to start, how to start that, or perhaps like you don't have time or you don't want to go and have a lot of lessons on Webflow, which I pretty much would give you like an advice in doing so. But there's like a faster way that you can do to have like to create your portfolio on Webflow. So here I'm on Figma and I just want to show you this plugin that is called Figma to Webflow. So you can just go here on search and click on this. So this is this plugin here. It shows us that it's going to be syncing layers, variables, and styles. So if you have like your styles already built, this is pretty good. So it turns like your static designs into production ready HTML and CSS with Webflow. So this is a very good plugin. This is from Webflow already. So it's really good, and I'm going to show you how you can use this and leverage this to create your first page on Webflow if you want to build a portfolio but you don't know where to start. So what you do is you need to do first is, of course, have an account on Webflow. And before I just go here on connect, I'm just gonna show you here, if you have your account on Webflow, just go here and go on new site. Just like a tip that on Webflow, you can create up to 3 websites like for free. But then you also have like you have some limitations, but it's a starter if you just want to have your portfolio in there. So here, like, select a way to get started. Perhaps I can just do another video on how you can just like explore those templates. But for this lesson, I want you to just go here and go on blank site, and you need to give our website. So it just gives you already a name, but perhaps you can just put it here like portfolio video. So I'm just going to create site, and that's it. It created this, and I can see here there's nothing added, but perhaps I just want to create first my design in Figma and again transfer that into Webflow. So I'm just going here into connect, and then it's gonna ask me to authorize Figma to Webflow. And then here what I need to do is I need to select exactly which site I want to connect Figma to Webflow. I could just go here and select like my entire workspace, but I'm just gonna select this one that is the exactly the one that I just created. Just gonna click on that, select this one, authorize app, and that's it. Then I'm just gonna see this, that it was successfully linked. I can just close this tab or just go back to Figma, and I can just see here like it was updated and just told me like, okay, it's done, get started. So it's just gonna authenticate again. Here I'm gonna have to select a site. So I'm just gonna click on this, select a site, and that's it. If I had my designs ready, I could just easily go here and I can do another video on this, but I just want to give you a tip if perhaps you don't even know how to start. So this tip here is very valuable because here I'm going to show you how you can leverage what Webflow offers and start from that. So if you go here on this button here, you can see dashboard, layouts, settings, help, and sign out. I want you to go into layouts, and you can see here there's a lot of layouts that Webflow already gives us, like nav logo left, hero headings left, hero section, contact form, newsletter form, team circles. So a lot of different layouts that you can use here, like perhaps you just want to have a starter, or perhaps you just want a structure. So it also gives you new page, section, container, 2-column, 3-column, 4-column, and so on. But perhaps you just like you already have a started, like, okay, I know I want to have a hero section where I want the image to be on the right and then I have the text on the left. You can just click here to add your Canva, and that's it. So what I want to show you is that Webflow already brings us an auto layout. So when we work on syncing things to Webflow, we need to work with auto layouts. And perhaps like you're not so familiar with auto layouts and everything, so that's fine. So that's why I wanted to make this video on how you can use something in your advantage. And here what you can do is like, can you see it just brought me some colors, but it's not like linked to style. So how can I turn this into my advantage? So perhaps I can just go here in the fill and I can just apply here a color that I like. If I want to just change the title color, I can also change the typography. So here I'm gonna start to customize it in the way that I want. So I can just come here and add the title that I want for my styles. Here I can just also change here to any style that I want. I'm just gonna apply this subheading, and here I can already work with the image. So I could already come here and apply the image. Just I'm not gonna change the image, but that's it. I can also come here, change the color again on this. Perhaps I just want this. I know that this, I'm leveraging the style from Figma library, but I just want to show you how you can do that. And okay, what if like, okay, this action, perhaps this button is too small, I want to make it bigger. I can just go here and edit. The copy inside is too small, I just want to make it bigger as well. I want to play with the paddings. I can just play with it. Perhaps I just want to have like a padding that is 48, and here I just want to have like this. Then I can just come hug, and I want to have some corner radius. I can just come here and put the one that I want. Also change the color. Can you see how it already changed it from like the layout that they gave me, and I can already like start playing with that. So yep, it's already like customizing to what I need. Then I can edit directly here, like, okay, this is for my case study where I can add any text and edit from it. So that's it. Okay, so okay, I already started adding this, but how can this support me on like building everything? What happens is you can create an entire case study directly from here, leveraging those layouts as I mentioned. But once you go into like, okay, but how can I bring this to Webflow? My advice is when you're bringing layers to Figma, layer frames and everything into from Figma to Webflow, go by sections. So go by like, okay, I have my hero and perhaps here below I have another section. Start building in sections because it's easier to transport, to like copy and pasting Webflow. Otherwise it might become very complex, and it might be like very heavy to have that. So my suggestion, like the process that I go with, is always like copy and pasting by section. Okay, so how do I do that? Okay, my hero is ready. I want to copy this and paste into Webflow. So I'm gonna open the plugin, as you can see here. I'm just gonna select this, and can you see the button now is enabled? I can just go continue, and that's it. It's just telling me that it's just picked this. I can change here if I want this to be a section, a header, and everything else. I'm gonna change this for a section. Do I want this responsive? You can put it here or not, and it's gonna be showing me that it's picking 13 variables, one image, and one element. And then I can just like copy, and it tells me that it's copied to the clipboard. So I can just open Webflow, come here into the navigator body, and paste it. Can you see? It just told me that they had to drop some custom fonts because perhaps the font is not yet here, which is something that perhaps I can touch in another video. But you also need to have your fonts. Perhaps like the font I was using is not like a font that they have in here, and then I need to add that font. But you can see that it brought me my colors, it's here, my already like my button is already a button, the image is an image, and then you can see like how it brought all of this information, and then it's already like a good start for building that into Webflow. So for the sake of this video not being too big, I just wanted to show you how you can use those layouts in your advantage for starting building your portfolio. So if you want to have more tips on using Figma and Webflow, just drop me a comment and then I can explore more on this topic, okay? So thank you for watching and see you on the next video.